Fences may make good neighbors, but cameras keep them honest. And when a family suspected a disgruntled neighbor might be behind the noxious fumes they kept smelling, they set up a camera. And Stephen Fabian says they were stunned by what they saw.
You are watching what cops say is a terrible crime committed by a brilliant chemist. First, he's seen filling a syringe with some sort of substance. Then he places the syringe under an apartment door.
If you have not been or are not being poisoned and nor drugged, you are not being gangstalked. Although it might be possible that victims are not aware of where their symptoms are coming from, I thought I was physically ill at first, but then began to see a relationship between my illnesses and what can only be described as felony assaults. The mental and physical effects described by most targets are achieved by covert poisoning using nerve disruptors and neural interrupters such as symptoms such as nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, stomach cramps, abdominal pains, headaches, dizziness, weakness, confusion, anxiety, tremors, loss of coordination, watery eyes, blurred vision, eye pains, excessive sweating, fatigue, chest discomfort, muscle twitching, slurred speech, slow and rapid heart rate, abnormal heart rate. Symptoms such as redness, itching sensation, and burning of the skin, dry skin, blistering, swelling. Substances that mimic the symptoms of psychosis like delusion, paranoia, and disorganized thinking, feelings of detachment from body and mind, distorted senses, potential for violence, empty feelings, psychosis-like states. This is one of their favorites because if they want to eliminate you or get you in a psych ward, this is the easiest method.
Body camera videos are increasingly being used in court and civil suits against law enforcement and first responders, including the case Jim Axelrod is about to show you in tonight's Eye on America. And a warning, some of what you are about to see is graphic.
It's been a year of crippling emotion for Cindy and Paul Tarishuk. A year since the death of their 26-year-old son, also named Paul.
Still not easy to talk about, is it?
No, it's talking about him gets me really upset. Talking about this stuff gets me angry.
Paul Tarishuk had schizoaffective disorder, suffering delusions and hallucinations. But he was getting on with his life until one night last September when he had a psychotic breakdown traveling along this highway near Orangeburg, South Carolina.
I stopped a few exits back.
Parked for a roadside break, a trucker suddenly saw Tarishuk walking toward him.
He comes running up in my headlights at me. Naked man. Freaks me out. I take off.
As the trucker drove down the interstate, he realized Tarishuk was riding on his rig and called 911.
Can you come on down? Come on down. What's going on? What's going on?
Officers from 3 different law enforcement agencies responded, including Orangeburg County Sheriff's Deputy Clifford Dorowski.
Oh, he's under the influence. Nobody can see that?
Who was certain Tarishuk was high or drunk.
They just want to check your vitals.
Dorowski's body camera recorded what happened when EMS arrived.
You speak English? Hey.
Tarishuk didn't answer the first responders, who were berating and cursing at him.
I'm being serious. I'm sleepy. Give me a damn name so I can go home, for real. I'm tired.
So they shoved an ammonia capsule up his nose.
Breathe that in.
He didn't flinch.
So there, I mean, at that point, someone should have stepped up and says, we got to take him in someplace. He's not just someone to let go.
Do you want to go to the hospital? Yes or no? Do you want to go to jail? Well, those are your 2 choices.
Then come on, I'm going to give you a ride.
As troubling as it is to watch how the ambulance crew treats Paul Tarishuk during the call, it's even more disturbing to watch the sheriff's deputy after.
You're not going to jail. You're not under arrest. I'm going to give you a ride. I'll give you a ride to a safe environment. That's all I want. I want to make sure you're all right.
The deputy puts Tarishuk into his cruiser, drives him 15 miles to this gas station near the county line, a gas station that was closed at the time. This is the last time Paul Tarishuk is seen alive. No shoes, no phone, no idea where he is.
It's just watching him walk to his death. He was escorted by an officer to his death.
I think I just hit a person on the interstate.
Nearly 5 hours later, the same EMS crew was called to deal with Tarishuk again, back on the same highway. This time, he was dead. A toxicology report from the Orangeburg County Coroner's Office came up clean. No drugs, no alcohol. Despite this, Deputy Clifford Dorowski is still on the job at the Orangeburg County Sheriff's Department, and so is one of the EMTs, State Senator Katrina Shealy.
Has there been, in your view, enough accountability?
I think there needs to be a better investigation into what happened. I mean, we can see it on the video. I think somebody, needs to explain to them why it happened, which they haven't. I mean, you can't explain it away.
Some of these chemicals are mixed when needed with additives to make you behave in desired ways. Be careful who and where you get your weed from. You can't trust even the dispensaries because a lot of them be criminals and they will mix your weed with additives. Some chemicals are intended to absorb through the skin and others are intended to outgas. They are not all used in all the described ways. Some, what I would call irritants, are sprayed on the target and act locally on the skin or spread out slowly with various effects. One perpetrator will divert your attention while another one spray from a breath spray size can on bare skin behind you or where you won't notice. They always make a noise like clearing their throat so you won't hear the sound. I caught them doing this too. Some drugs are mixed with the dispersants to make them outgas. These are squirted at or near an isolated target using covert methods. In remote places where possibly constant area gassing is done from neighbor housing, including the planes that fly over your house 24/7. Passing cars with electric squirting device are used, each squirting gas like chemicals as they pass by. Say for instance, you are about to cross the street and you see a car suspiciously waiting for you, and then as you get close they pull off. That's because they probably released some clear gas that they needed you to get a little closer so it won't disperse in the air. You'll be surprised how much this happened to TIs. On the road, perps will squirt gas like chemicals mixtures from the back or front of their vehicle. When they can get away with it, perps even do this while walking past in order to gas the target. In your targeting, you might see a lot of bug extermination trucks, chemical trucks. Everywhere you go, you might maybe even catch them spraying in the area that you frequent. The chemicals will outgas quickly or slowly depending on their intended use. The most dangerous assault is the direct assault from a car or a truck that has an electronically powered high pressure squirting device behind the grill. These usually squirt pesticide that is intended to stay put and absorb through the skin. They will squirt your door handles, door knobs, anything you normally place your hand on. This attack can penetrate thick clothing and is usually done in a parking lot or anywhere they can get close to your car. Be aware of cars pausing near you or aiming at you in the parking lots. Individual perps on foot will work their way behind you or squirt your lower back. The chemicals can be administered by flip co-workers, neighbors, friends, family, local strangers. Neurointerrupters have a cumulative effect with successive poisoning. There is a gradual decrease in cognitive functions, which is what intended by the perps. I read an account of one victim who had been poisoned to the point that he could no longer speak. A perp will always wait close by to observe the condition of the victim after assaults. If the victim failed to protect themselves, they will go down as a result of these assaults. LSD or similar agents will be applied to surfaces the victim will ordinarily touch, like door handles, cabinets, drawers, any place in their home, car, and places at work. Daily vitamins, coffee, shampoo, or anything used or consumed on a daily basis is a potential contamination target, especially single-use items. Your milk will often be contaminated. Gloves and clothing might be turned inside out and treated. Time to change your clothes. Don't forget to shower. The perps will start slowly, only contaminating a single item or items they have control over, so no evidence will remain in case law enforcement investigates. After they believe they have compromised the victim's credibility, they will become more active and aggressive with the contamination and all other aspects of the organized assault. Despite it being odorless, there are instances where they want you to smell it, like cologne or perfume, and there are instances they trick your brain into believing you smell something. Be vigilant if you like to use the air in the house or the AC, or you got the fan on and it's right next to you, because when you're asleep, they like to spray or release gas that way. Scopolamine is also another favorite of theirs because of the amnesia and trance it creates, and it does not get detected on the regular drug screening. Take note if you start realizing you pass out randomly or start to feel uncontrollably tired. If you like to spray smell good, sometimes they like to lace your Febreze cans and your candles, so be watchful for that.
I just watched 3 men in a white pickup truck, it looks like a gas truck, come and loosen up this lid to a receptacle. I can hear water in it, so I don't know whether it's for the gang stalkers to emit gases into my home. I don't really know what this leads to, but I just want to capture it. It has a hole on the top of it, so something can easily be poured in there. But I watched one of the gentlemen, it was 2 black gentlemen, 1 white gentleman. He took a metal shovel and loosened this up all the way around. I'm thinking so for easy access or something like that. I really don't know why, because it has a hole in it, so I'm not really sure. But, and however, I just wanted to capture this, all of it. Because they have been emitting poison into my house through the ventilation system, as well as through the sewer line, because we all know that gases can be emitted in there, as well as putting chemicals in the dirt in my yard, burning my grass up in different areas, specifically around the trees, on my doorsteps, under my deck, and there's no telling what other places.